Next up in our Pro Tour Gauntlet decks, Patrick Dickmann's Affinity. And Affinity, well, it's been part of the modern metagame for quite some time now. Even with the recent bannings and all of the Eldrazi takeovers, we saw two Affinity decks in the top 8 of Pro Tour Oath of the Gatewatch. This is the top 8 list that Patrick Dickmann took, and pretty standard list, although I myself have not played with much Affinity. So this is going to be interesting. I really, really like these type of aggressive decks. Let's hope I can pilot it, and let's get down to the match. All right, here we are for our Modern Affinity Pro Tour Gauntlet match with Patrick Dickmann's list. We are going to play first, and I guess this is a keep. This hand looks pretty bad for as far as Affinity goes, but I don't think it's a mulligan. I have turn 1 Signal Pest, turn 2 Springleaf Drum, and Steel Overseer, and then like Spellskite and Thoughtcast. It's definitely not the worst I've ever seen. It's not great. I mean, I guess there's no reason to play out the Signal Pest and leave it susceptible to removal. So I'll probably just go turn 1 Springleaf Drum, pass. Yeah. We are playing against Miss Gabby Sparts, who is apparently on the Eldrazi. Ooh, Darksteel Citadel was a good draw, though. That's going to give me another artifact for Thoughtcast's purposes. So I can go Steel Overseer, and then tap it, play Signal Pest. All right. Now, hopefully my Steel Overseer doesn't die, and I can get out the Spellskite to eat any sketchy dismembers, because the Eldrazi list runs some number of dismembers. Ghost Quarter's not very good versus me. Actually, that's really good. That's not a Eldrazi Temple or a... yeah, Eldrazi Temple would have been the worst. Hopefully it's just like a... oh no! Dismember! I was going to say, hopefully it's just like a Matter Reshaper. Oh, geez, and a Chalice? Okay, that's only on 0, though, so that's not that bad. It turns off Ornithopters and, like, Memnites. So I can... let's see. I can play out the Spellskite here. I have 4 artifacts now. And I actually want to use Signal Pest to produce blue to draw. Because if I draw, like, an Ink Moth or a Blink Moth, I'd rather cast that out, or play that out so that I can attack with it potentially next turn. And then we drew a 1-drop. All right. So not the worst scenario. I am obviously a little bit flooded. And I'm going to need to find a Cranial Plating or a Master of Ethereum. Those are the cards that I'm really hoping to draw. Because right now I don't have much on the way of aggression, and we all know the Eldrazi deck can produce some big boom booms, so hopefully a Thought-Knot Seer, because I have no cards in hand. Please? Oh, this looks like an endless one for 4. Yeah, okay. And then she can make the Eldrazi Mimic a 4/4. Alright, take 4. Oh no! Glimmer Void flooded! Oh, the worst. Alright, let's activate. This is like the classic matchup. This is how part of the top 8 played out. The Eldrazi just crushing it. That's really bad for me. I've drawn 6 lands now. Ugh. I might be taking like 8 damage this turn. Actually, I might be taking 9 damage if she has another... that's fine, obviously. Well, not fine, but it doesn't do anything per se, since I'm flooded out on Glimmer Voids in hand, but I am going to be taking 8 damage here. Probably need to leave something back to block next turn. Take 8 and draw Cranial Plating. Ooh, Master of Ethereum. Okay, that's not bad. That can definitely do some work. Do I get... How aggressive do I get here? I think I want to keep up the pressure with Inkmoth. And I guess gaining, let's see, 3 life would put me to 9. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think this is an easy attack. So now, unless she has like a land into Reality Smasher, I think we're actually okay. Think, quote unquote. Because Master of Ethereum just blocks everything right now. And I can even turn it into a 7/7 sneakily. Like I can tap one of my creatures to activate Springleaf Drum, add a mana, and then make Inkmoth Nexus a creature. We are very likely going to see a Ghost Quarter eat my Inkmoth soon, though. If the Vault Scourge would have only put me to 8, I don't think I would have attacked there. Oh, I just realized the Spellskite can actually block the 4/4s because of the Master of Ethereum too. Wow. That is excellent for us. Yeah, Master of Ethereum might have been just like the best draw there. Besides like Thought Cast into 2 gas spells. Chalice of the Void main. So I think she's running the like Channel Fireball face-to-face version of the Eldrazi deck. The non-blue-red version, that is to say. And of course, me using Patrick Dickmann's Affinity list. Affinity has some really nice synergies. Like I know that on the Pro Tour coverage they were talking about Springleaf Drum and how it seems like such an innocuous card, but it just does so much in this deck. Oh, she does have the Smasher. Okay. So I'm not technically dead here. But I'm gonna lose. Oh, she didn't attack. Okay. Wow, that's great for me. Oh, and another Master of Ethereum. Wow, am I 1 poison away, or rather 1 infect away from winning? I think I am. Yeah, I think I'm 1 infect away from winning. Alright, because it's 3/3, and then, yeah, I'm 1 poison away from winning. That's sick. I think I just attack with the same 3 creatures. I'm going to go back up to 13 here, which is excellent for us, obviously. Would another Reality Smasher kill me? I don't think so. Block, block, block. No, not even close. I think we might have pulled this out. Because now the Vault Scourge is lethal, the Inkmoth Nexus is lethal, all the Master of Ethereums were lethal last turn even, I'm pretty sure. Who knew little artifact men could be stronger than the giant Eldrazi? All right, we pulled that one out of our well, you know the word. So I think we take out the Spellskites, question mark? Oh, Dismember definitely wants to come in here. Ancient Grudges kill the Chalice of the Voids. What else? Does it just hit Chalice? I guess they have Spellskite too sometimes. I'm going to take out these Spellskites. Boy, do I want Thoughtseize? Gutshot doesn't seem terrible. Yeah, I'm going to bring in Gutshot for the Inkmoth and Blinkmoth and Mimics. Oh, so, wow, this is convenient that I was watching the Pro Tour. I think they said you take out the Memnites on the draw because they're more likely to have their chalices, right, on the play. Or rather, if they have a Chalice on the play, then they're just neutering your Mem Knights anyways. So I want to bring in either grid too. I don't think this is the matchup for grid. And three grudges seems a little bit excessive, but I think it's fine. Yeah, let's do it like this. All right, here we are for the second game versus the colorless Eldrazi. We're on the draw, and I think this is a keep. Again, very land heavy, but we have, let's see, turn 1, Vault Scourge, turn 2. I can play Drum and Ravager, or I can attack. I think this is a keep. I'm not sure, though. Maybe some Affinity aficionados could fill me in later. Wow, turn 1 Chalice. So I'm glad I took out the Mem Knights. All right, let's lead with the Nexus in case we want to attack with it next turn, and play the Vault Scourge out. And then probably just going to Springleaf Drum into Arcbound Ravager. I think. That's really nice for us that she doesn't have Eye of Ugin or Eldrazi Temple. Ratchet Bomb? Ugh, that's bad. That's kind of bad. Shoot. Luckily... Oh no. I'm getting gut-shotted? Oh, this is the same exact thing that happened at the Pro Tour! That's the same exact thing that happened between Yvonne Flock and Patrick Dickmann. Flock gut-shotted the Vault Scourge in response to a Springleaf Drum being played. Wow, that's brutal. And I can't cast the Ornithopter, of course, because Chalice on 0. That's a good sign, just getting into the Nexus. So I can still play the Ravager next turn, and if Ratchet Bomb destroys on 2, then I can activate the Ink Moth to put the counters on it. Although obviously, double Ghost Quarters is somewhat of an issue. But I mean, those are going to eventually get me anyways. So there's not much I can do about that. Oh my gosh, I thought she was using the add a counter. Oh, I guess it didn't matter anyways. Even if I had sacked both counters, or sacked both to the Arcbound Ravager, ours would have died anyways, to the Dismember. And this one for 3, alright, sure. Okay. I did got. Get in there for 1 infect. Woo! Again, still not playing out the Ornithopter because of the Chalice of the Void on 0. Oh no, there's an Eye of Ugin! Don't reality smash me, please. Although, she has to be scared of me going all in on Ink Moth, so I don't think she's able to afford leaving up, or not leaving up a Ghost Quarters from this point on. Yeah, well, that doesn't do anything since Ornithopter is a complete whiff. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay. Well, let's go in. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. So she doesn't need to kill this now. but she's going to have to do it soon, if nothing else. She can afford to take one hit. But then would have to Ghost Quarter the following turn. Alright, so she goes to 7. Good for us. Now, we're on 2-turn clock ourselves. Nothing to scoff at. Oh, and of course the Blinkmoth Nexus can also block. Alright, so I cannot sacrifice in response because I cannot turn it into an artifact. I mean, our Blinkmoth Nexus is still pretty scary as well. Truth be told. But the opposing Blinkmoth Nexus kind of hurts. I'm not sure. It might be correct to go all in on Arcband Ravager. Like, just sack my... If she attacks with the Endless One in the Thought Knot, sack almost everything to eat the Thought Knot. I might have to do that, and I think I will if she attacks. Okay, she's playing something. 2 mana. I guess 4 mana potentially. Because of the Eye of Ugin, of course. Uh-oh. Here we go. That was so bad. Oh, killing my land was bad? Maybe. Okay, no attacks. Drew a blank. Alright, so let's activate. Equip. Attack in for 6. And then re-equip to the Ravager. Pass. I don't think there's point playing out Glimmer Void. I could be wrong. We're still not in great shape. Those Thought Knots are terrifying. Can we just hold? I mean, obviously this isn't the same as the PT, since I'm nowhere on skill level with the Pro Tour players, but it's definitely fun playing the same decks. Ooh, hello, friend. That is a great draw, actually, because now I can activate the Blinkmoth and it can attack in without getting... Oh, I guess it still gets eaten, doesn't it, technically? I'd have to sack the Arcbound Ravager. And then she has Ghost Quarters to follow that up. This is actually precarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I think I'm fine if... Oh, Ghost Quarters. Okay. I thought she might activate Nexus and block, but this is still fine. Uh-oh. Okay, there's a Temple, so 2, 4, 5 mana. So Reality Smasher could be in our future here. We have no more basics in our deck, so there was no point letting the Ghost Carter resolve. We'd rather just make our Arcbound Ravager a little bit bigger. What did I sideboard in again? Gut Shots, and there was something else I sideboarded in. I don't quite remember. I mean, I remember taking out the Mem Knights. I took out the Spell Skites. What did I add? Oh, Ancient Grudges, which are irrelevant right here. So let's not draw any of our sideboard cards. Let's draw another Master of Ethereum or a Thoughtcast. Blinkmoth Nexus, Inkmoth Nexus would be very good. Oh, man, she must have something crazy in her, or not crazy, but there must be something good in her hand, right? Or something castable. Debating what to play here. Yeah, Thought Knots can't beat my Master of Ethereum. So big and scary. Alright, she's doing something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there is the Smasher now. Let's see if an attack is going to be made here. Okay, because I could just sack the Arcbound Ravager to make the Master of Ethereum big. Mox Opal. Not exactly the card we were looking for. Oh, right. It gets chaliced. That too. Completely forgot about the chalice. So in paper Magic, your opponent has to remember the trigger. On Magic Online, it just triggers for them automatically. Slight mistake on my part. I guess I could have attacked in with the Ravager. It's a little bit greedy. I would lose to a Reality Smasher off the top. Because if I attack with Ravager... Oh, no, never mind. If I attack with Ravager and she blocks with Endless One, I'm forced to sacrifice an artifact, which makes my Master of Ethereum too small. So I can't actually do that. I mean, then I could sack the Ravager on defense to make that Master of Ethereum a little bit bigger. But I don't think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Inkmoth or Blinkmoth are both lethal. Now, granted, she does have a Blinkmoth of her own, but... God, she must have another Eldrazi in hand. Or lining up attacks here. Either way, not a good sign for me. If this goes to a game 3, I think I'm supposed to bring back in the Memnites. Because then Chalice isn't as scary. But it's still awkward, right? Because the deck contains 4 Mox Opals and 4 Ornithopters. So, a Chalice on 0 still can hurt very, very much. Or very, very badly, I guess. Alright, what do you got, Gabby? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jeez! Ay. Okay. We are probably going to be attacked here soon. So, I have to block one of the Smashers. Okay, how do I win is the question. Do I have a way to kill the Endless One? I don't think so. What I can do, I can block one... Oh no, the Smashers have trample, so... And again, I have to block 2 creatures here. Sack 2 Citadels, make Arcbound Ravager big enough. Oh, I can keep the... I can move the Cranial Plating over to Master of Ethereum too, once it gets too small. Okay, so let's go like this. Actually, no, I need the card draw. Let's block like this. I'm going to take 10, go to 4. I'm going to save my Arcbound Ravager. Move the Cranial Plating over. Draw 2 cards here. Oh, why did my Arcbound Ravager die? Oh, because it was getting +1/+1 from the Master of Ethereum. Oh, no. Mistakes were made. I guess I wasn't getting out of this one unless I sacked the plating, too. All right, GG's. Let's go to a game 3. Totally forgot about that. I was like, yeah, I got this. Turns out I don't. I guess I leave in all of the grudges still. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in Thoughtseize. I like how bad the Etched Champions are versus Eldrazi. It's kind of funny. Spellskites do seem fine, honestly. On the play, let's bring back 2 Memnites. Let's take out some Ancient Grudges, I guess. Try to go aggressive. All right, let's do it like that. All right, game 3 here of our match with Patrick Dickmann's Affinity list playing against the colorless Eldrazi list piloted by Miss Gabby Sparts over there. This hand is great. Oh, wow. So I get to go Memnite Opal, Nexus Springleaf Drum. Oh, yeah. Wait, can I cast? I can cast Thoughtcast too, can't I? Is this just the nuts? This hand is awesome. I guess Memnite would rather be an Ornithopter here for flying because we have the cranial plating, but wow, this hand looks stacked. Right, so Blinkmoth plays Springleaf Drum. I play Memnite, Mox Opal. I have 2 Oh, I can actually cast Ravager. Oh, yeah. This is great. Not bad. Not bad. Is my Memnite going to get gut-shotted here? Apparently not. Awesome turn. All right. That, my friends, is Affinity for you. Mimic incoming? Sure, sure. I want to make sure I don't pass priority too quickly. Otherwise, I might get gut-shotted. Oh, geez. Wow, okay. I think we lead with Thoughtcast here. That wasn't very good, was it? That was not very good. Okay, well, let's attack with Memnite. I don't mind offering this trade here. Let's play out the Signal Pest. Let's play out another Drum. And I can activate the Nexus if I really need to. I guess we're putting the Cranial Plating on Signal Pest, aren't we, since it can't be blocked except by creatures with flying. Hopefully this is just a matter reshaper, sure. No big deal there. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. I mean, I think I need to get the plating online, right? And equip it up to my Signal Pest. Question is this going to eat a gut shot? Playing like she has one. All right, that wasn't a gut shot. Oh, here it comes. All right, so I think I just let that resolve. Or rather, I eat the Signal Pest. Because I'd rather go in on the Vault Scourge now. Right? Yeah. And I have access to 3 black, so I can actually move the Cranial Plating instant speed. Potentially. This is getting intense. Alright, Urborg. We might be seeing a Thought-Knot Seer here. Oh, Dismember? Huh. I just eat that, right? What if I go all in on... No, because then I lose to another gut shot if I go all in. Okay, so we just eat it. Yeah, because if I sack the Ravager there and try to put the counters on and she has another gut shot, then I just lose. Oh, is she dead here now? With double plating? That actually might just be lethal. So I play the Memnite. I equip the Ravager. Tap. Play the other plating. Equip the Ravager. And that's 19 damage. On turn 4. Hey, not too bad. And just like that, that's how the Affinity deck can beat an Eldrazi deck. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this look at the Pro Tour Gauntlet with Patrick Dickmann's Affinity. Don't go anywhere. Look at all of the other matches. Stay tuned.